Goodbye.
All right, so included in the package would be the controller, the power cord, accessories for wavy flow distribution, and of course the fun part, the Wavemaker itself with a magnetic mount. So let's go test it. So in this video, I'm using my Fluval Evo again, and it's 13.5 gallons. And this model of Wavemaker is the 12 watt, and it's rated for up to 20 gallons. But it also comes in a 9 watts edition as well, in case you have a smaller tank. All right, so I'm just setting it up and getting everything ready to be plugged in here. Pretty easy setup. And then I have to take the old pump I was using out, which is actually a Hygger Elite mini filter, which did a really good job, but let's just say that I had them in my hermit crab tanks. I've mentioned it in one of those hermit crab videos, and I kind of damaged them like years back because I left them in water that was too shallow. And this one definitely wasn't as bad as the other ones, so it did function pretty well, but it wasn't giving me enough flow output. So it was time to upgrade this, and I've been trying to find a Nano Wavemaker for a while, and I just haven't had much luck. It just really seems hard to find Nano Wavemakers. So Hygger was nice enough to send this to me to test. So I'm really excited to try this to see if I finally have a good Nano Wavemaker.
Boom!
Okay, so plugging it in to test, and it has a little light on here to indicate that it's working. And here we go. Now, let me just state right here, if you see it pulsing out like that, it might do that at first, but if it doesn't stop, if you can actually see it, you need to move the Wavemaker down a little bit because it's too high on the surface. You want to make sure it's fully submerged, and then it should stop doing that for you. So I've had this running for a little while now, and it's very quiet, and it's still functioning just as well as when I first put it in. But yeah, like I said, it was kind of hard to find a Nano Wavemaker because this tank's so small, and I have the spout from the actual sump in this tank that's built in still running because I wanted to create more turbulence in the tank. But I didn't think I'd have to keep this on the lowest settings, but I did end up keeping this Wavemaker on the lowest settings because it is really powerful for such a little thing. So honestly, I probably could have gotten the 9 watt one for this Evo tank. So that's just a reference for you if you're planning on buying something. Again, this tank's 13.5 gallons. So here's the different attachments you can have for it. The first one creates more of a gentle flow, the second one's a little more powerful, and the third one is going to be your most powerful. I thought I was going to use the middle one, but I ended up using the top one. And I do in the future plan on setting up a larger tank, so this is going to be very helpful. I might be able to try the powerful settings in the future because I definitely want to set up a larger tank, and this will probably end up in it as well. I did have some footage testing the different levels this has with the different wave attachments, but it was really hard to see in the video, so I didn't think it was really going to serve you guys very well. So most of this video you're going to be seeing it with the wave attachment that I decided to use, which was the lowest setting one that has more of the gentle flow. here you can see just how powerful this little Wavemaker is. Hopefully you can see the diodes on the controller well in this video. But yeah, I was very surprised that I ended up using the lowest settings. Again, this is a very powerful little Wavemaker. It's perfect for a nano tank, but it definitely has an output, so you will have to adjust it to the tank that you're using it in. You can also use rocks and stuff to distribute the flow a little bit too, to break it up so it's not as harsh. All right, and here's the magnet on the Wavemaker. It's still holding up very well.
This is on wave mode. It blinks like that. When it comes in and out, you see the light fading in and out. That's pulse mode. So now we're back on wave mode again. So this would be pulse mode. And then 1, it's steady, which indicates just a steady flow. But I'm going to keep mine on Wavemaker mode. So again, Wavemaker mode blinks like this. Pulsing comes in and out, the diode. And the constant current just stays continuous and doesn't blink or anything. But I'm using Wavemaker mode. And then the flow rate, I showed that in a previous clip. There's 6 levels. You click this once. I have it on the lowest level because it's plenty strong for my Evo tank. But if you click this again, this light will get brighter. That's your next level. Next level. Next level. Next level. Highest level. But again, I'm keeping it on the lowest level. But each one has 2 different levels, and you'll see that in how bright the light is, so, yep. My fish are probably wondering what's going on. But okay, the next thing I want to show is, so if you hold this in, that activates feeding mode. This will pause it for 10 minutes, and it'll count down, and this will go. These lights will slowly turn down as it gets lower to your countdown till it starts up again. And then if you want to just turn it off, if you have a longer feeding time, you just click it again and it'll turn it off. So, and then it'll just come back onto the settings that you had. And like I said, I have the Wavemaker mode on the lowest setting. But I'm going to show you the countdown timer here. So right now it's on the 10-minute countdown. And while this is counting down, I also wanted to show these again. So I thought I was going to be using this one, which is like the middle mode, but I actually ended up using the most gentle one. So let me grab the paper. Whoops. So I thought I was going to be using this one, the medium mode, but I ended up using the wide attachment. So this one for me was definitely, it had the strongest, but makes sense with the directions. So it's just a little bit too strong. This one was a little bit too strong again. I thought that's the one I was going to use, but I actually liked how this one looked a little bit more. So now, depending on what corals you have, you might want to use one of the higher ones, but for the corals I have right now, I just didn't want to blast them. So Gonna put these two away because I could be using them in a tank upgrade in the future. So just keep them nice and tucked in here and safe. And now let's look back at this. Oh, we're down one now. So I will let this time lapse now to show you this going down.
And I just want to say that I love these magnets that Hygger puts on their products because I've mentioned it in quite a few videos now. I can't stand suction cups because, again, and sorry for the pun, but they just suck. It's just, they never hold up for me. And I mean, if anybody has any good brands of suction cups for aquariums, please, please share it with me because it drives me crazy when they pop off. And I do all the stuff you're supposed to do with cleaning the area and all that. And it just, I don't know, suction cups, I have a couple that have worked well, but sorry, my phone, I forgot to mute it. But I like the magnets more. Let's just leave it at that. They just stay on better. I feel more comfortable with them. And these ones that Hygger puts on their products are great. So yeah, overall, I really like this little Wavemaker, and I will definitely update this in the future. And I'm getting ready to upload a video. Well, I'm still working on it, but it's coming in the future. I'm going to make an update video on how all of the products I have tested in the past have worked out and how they're still working out, and if they're holding up after all this time. So yeah, look forward to that. And it's not just going to be the Hygger stuff. I have a couple other products that are going to be showcased in that as well. So yeah, this is a good Wavemaker for your nano tanks. I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a good budget option. And again, it was just really hard to find a Wavemaker for a nano tank. I mean, I guess if you really had to, you could also do that little trick with breaking up the flow with a more powerful one on rocks, but that still seems like a move that would just be still way too powerful in some of these smaller tanks. But yeah, I definitely recommend this for a smaller tank, so give it a go if you're looking for one. And yeah, there will be links in the description to look into this product more. And just disclosure, it is an affiliate link, and I appreciate anybody buying through that link. And yeah, I would love to know your opinions on this Wavemaker if you've tried it, or if you've tried any other ones. I would just love to hear from you in the comments, hear what you're doing in your fish room. So feel free to comment below. I love talking to you guys. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.